Good morning, good morning. Well, for those of you who know that I'm a little bit scatterbrained, I made a mistake. H was supposed to be highlight, not Hilma. And then I forgot to put I already had this written out. I forgot to put that on there. So we're going to fix that. So my alphabet is going to be a little bit messed up, but that's okay. And then J is going to be Jasper Johns, who is an artist that I love. I think he's in his 90s now. He's still alive. He came along with Jackson Pollock and all those guys in New York. But he spent his childhood here. He was born in Augusta. And okay, where's the Fibonacci? Here's, this goes here. And I just like his work. It's kind of cool and abstract, but not abstract, in my opinion. All right, we're just going to put that like that. All right, so I think this was supposed to be K, which makes sense. So we're going to have to find something else for K. Yeah. That's okay. So we're going to leave out highlighter. Oh no, we're going to do it anyhow. We're going to have two H's. Oh wait, H-I-J. Okay, we'll have H. Oh, I. No, I already did I. I did indigo. Oh, my whole alphabet's messed up. I, K, K, J is how it's going to be. Oh well. If you can't laugh at yourself, who can you laugh at? You know? You know? All right, so I'm just going to put this. And I think I am going to kind of go from dark to light as if it were dark to light. Capiche? Capiche? So maybe this goes on the side. A little bit. Oh dear. Where's all this coming from? A little bit of this comes from the side. And it's okay if it's all blended together. There's some yellow. If you hear a dog barking, it's because my husband just ran up to Bojangles, which he likes to do on Sundays. And I have you-know-who. He's on our bed. And I snuck in here. When he's gone, he likes to go on the bed with me. He doesn't stress out about being by himself. If he's on the, oh, that's the only place. But he's gotten a little braver in his maturity levels, a little bit, and he'll stay by himself for a little longer, a little bit. Ugh. All right, here's another light piece, which is a book page that was blank. And well, actually, let's just use this one. A book page that's painted over, but you can still see the letters a little bit. Now, it may backfire on us because he knows I'm talking to somebody. I still might use this. And maybe not quite this much. Kind of like that. Where's a medium color? Ooh. Kind of like this. I might use this. A whole strip of this. Actually, I kind of like this because it has, because it was done on sketch paper, it's kind of the same color as this. I don't want them to be all staggered at the same place. Okay. Now these yellows, oh, I just heard him bark. Hello, I'm in here by myself. Hello. He's so bad. So what else is going on here? Not a whole heck of a lot. It's been very overcast, very foggy. Yet again. This is the foggiest winter we've ever had. I hear ya. I found this on the floor. So maybe we go from white to red. Okay. Oops. Here's one of these that I accidentally printed twice. Ooh, here's a good. It's a little too brown. Well, yeah, it's a little too brown. Let's see if we can find more red. Ooh, here's a good spot right here. I may have found a white pen that I really like. I have tried lots of white pens. And people say, oh, this one's great, that one's great. Chalk paint stick. Water-based opaque liquid marker. But it works. Now you can't go over. I mean, you have to be careful what you're going over. But so far, I like it. Okay, we need a little bit more red. Ooh, what's this? Oh, there's another half circle maybe. Okay, let's see. I like that. But I need red underneath it. Like that one has something underneath it. And I just happen to have a little bit of red right here. Let's cover up the green of that paint right there. And I'm going to do a sliver of this. Not the whole thing. Okay, these are kind of too dark maybe. Does it look like it went from light to dark? Sort of, in an abstract sort of way. Well, that's our story and we're sticking to it. Okay. There's a little bit of green showing, and I'm okay with some of that. A little bit is fine. This is the center, so my staples are right here, so I don't want to cover them up. All right. Then, actually, you know what? Let's do this. Whoops. Covered up my staple. Now, we'll do this. So, it's just fun putting all this. Whoops, you know what? I was going to have this on top. Putting all this, it's like a puzzle. Just keep putting pieces together. There. Sometimes you get your letters out of whack, but that's the, instead of the, what is it called? Fibonacci sequence, it's the wackadoodle method. And you got to make yourself laugh. Otherwise, you go crazy sometimes. Especially if you live in my head. I kind of like all these rough edges, so I'm going to peel this up and put this one underneath. This envelope is really getting thinned out. You would think it'd be empty by now. It's not. Okay. Now, let's see. This was up here. Okay, I want this underneath here too, maybe. No. I think there's somebody next door. I was hearing babies cry last night. I'm pretty sure that was not happening at our house. Some of these little scraps, I've gone back and cut into like little tiny squares, and I can write like wow or wackadoodle or whatever and put those in my Hobonichi on a boring day or whatever. Okay, this goes here. So we faded from light to dark, right? Except that this yellow is on the edge. That might not be good. Oh, we're going to cover it up. That's right. Okay. Let's cover up the yellow. And this is highlighter. Light to dark. Although on this, it's dark to light. Oh, well. I can't get it straight to save my life. Okay. So we have, I think I'm going to put this under here. Just for kicks and gurgles. So we have F, G, I, H, H, J. Sorry. It's the Beth factor, as Kurtie calls it. Now this one is super colorful. So I think I'm going to do super colorful and then put something bland behind this and then on top of it all. So all right, we can do maybe like this so it doesn't scream Christmas. All right, a little bit of this. This is colorful. So see how I went around some of this with white pen? That's that white marker that I used. Now I was starting to get a little bit of pushback from the marker, so I have to be careful. But I went ahead and used it yesterday, and it seems to be fine. So it just needs a little rest. But I did buy a pack of white ones off of Amazon, and they're super cheap. They're, I mean, I think a pack of 5 was like $6 or something. But they're wide markers. They're not detailed. They're wide nibs. Okay. I might just use this. He's barking back there. Not completely agitated, but he's, you can hear him. Oof, oof. All right, a little bit more color right there. And maybe some more tiny pieces on top. But I'm running, oh, here, let's use one of these. This one's got a lot of stuff. But again, when I painted these, I added some washi tape also. And that is problematic if you go over the borders of the sticker. So I'm kind of cutting it free. A little bit. Perfecto. Now, let's see if I'm going to cut the edges a little bit. The waist, in quotes, waist bit of the sticker. Yeah, there's definitely somebody next door. I can hear them talking. Hope they can't see in here. I get the surprise of their life. And these really don't look like they came from the same package of stickers because there's so much color on them. So I'm good with using them in several places here. And this has a lot of black, so I might just do that. And he uses a lot of black in here, so that's good. Not a problem. All right, now here's a little bit of white. And a little bit of color here. And then this has a little bit of color, but I'm going to begrudgingly cut off this spiral stuff. Usually I like that, but it doesn't work in this instance. I've got a lot of little scraps over here from everything we've been doing. So I'll keep adding them here. Ooh. Let's put our moth shape. We're going to put our moth shape right there. These quarter circles right there. Or starfighters. All right, what other colors over here? Multicolor. Oh, I have some of these. This is fun to do too. Just paint like little, these are probably like for price tags or whatever. But just paint a bunch of blank stickers and stamp. You can do like journaling by fives. If you haven't heard of that, Shannon Green from years ago has journaling by 5 instructions on her YouTube channel. And it's still up. I don't know where she is these days. But that's a great thing where you just do 5 different techniques. Paper, stamping, painting, stenciling, whatever. Okay, I think that's a good enough amount of color. Except there's a strip right here. Maybe. We add some purple to the mix. Any place I can see a space of white that's pretty good size. Just adding purple. Now I need a bland piece. Maybe that right there. This is how you get scraps. But do I want to leave the spiral stuff on there? No. No. It's bad enough you cut it crooked. Okay. Okay. Not the favorite, but It should be the favorite. I love him. I'm going to take a black pen and just kind of like scribble around the edges. A messy border. Kind of define that. Okay, now we're doing L and M, since we got all these letters all screwed up and doubled and everything else that we did. I did. L and M are easy. L is landscape, and M is Monet. And I know I said this was tools, but really and truly, these are both tools. He's a tool as far as inspiration of color. Kurtie, you recognize this? Yes, I have washi tape of this. I might have to get out my washi tape. I have Van Gogh washi tape. I have Van Gogh stickers too. That might be my assignment for this afternoon. Locate those stickers. You would think they'd be in the drawer marked stickers. That's says how much you know. The landscape is a picture of the Marin Headlands, which is part of, I don't know if it's part of, it's not part of Point Reyes National Seashore. I don't think. This is across the Golden Gate Bridge. If you're going north, this is to the left. No, yeah, to the left. But, I mean, quite a bit north. I mean, left, maybe like a mile. But these, you can't see them probably, but there's some little tiny red Spanish buildings there. That used to be a military base. And it might still be. At one time, when my sister that lives here was in high school, she's a year younger than me. She dated a guy that was in the Coast Guard, and he was stationed there. He was like a year older than us. But so landscape, Monet. Okay. Fun. Now I got to go deal with the dog. And he won't be going oof, oof anymore. I can hear him. I probably can't hear him, but he's back there in our bedroom. Oof, oof. I heard an owl this morning right outside this window really early, but I couldn't see him. It was still dark. Ooh, it was like 7-ish, but it was still dark because of it was foggy this morning, so it was dark. All these little tiny scraps here. They need to be in here. All of this needs to go in here. This is like Pandora's box. When you open it, all this lusciousness pops out. But just teeny tiny scraps can't throw away, because you never know when you're going to make an ABC glue book and you need a little teeny tiny piece of yellow or a little teeny tiny piece of black or whatever. That's the back of the sticker. Okay. Now, to close it, this is the closing the lid on Pandora's box technique right here. You squish it and you close it. Oh. And then you put the bigger scraps back in the envelope. And you keep fiddling through this envelope. It is shrinking. Not fast enough, though. This needs to go back in here. And I might add these that were laying here. Okay. And then you squish this one down and snap it shut. And there you have the ABCs of art. Oh, okay. To the dog. Thanks for watching. Bye.